Welcome to another edition of the Racing Fans Podcast here. I'm Marshall Bell, the host and owner of theracingfans.com, welcoming you to our Saturday show here today. Looking forward to discuss some hot topics in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, NASCAR Nationwide Series, and NASCAR Camping World Truck Series today. Whenever visit theracingfans.com, follow us on Twitter at theracingfans, and follow me, Marshall Bell, on Twitter at Marshall Bell. So today, after Chase Elliott's historic win last night, we're going to talk about the possibilities that this young rookie driver could surprise a lot of people and possibly win the NASCAR Nationwide Series Championship this season, and why he could be the best of all time. So we'll get into that here. Thanks for joining us. Alright, so last night, unless you've been living under a rock here the past 24 hours, you witnessed Chase Elliott's historic NASCAR Nationwide Series breakthrough victory at Texas Motor Speedway last night. And now, while I may be jumping the gun a little bit, I'm going to discuss the possibilities of why Chase Elliott could become the best NASCAR driver of all time, beating out Jimmie Johnson and Richard Petty. So, we obviously know, and I'm getting into a lot of controversy here during this one right here. We got like 8 minutes, so we're gonna hit this hard. All of our broadcasts are 10 minutes, obviously. So here we go. Richard Petty, 200 Cup wins, correct? On a daily basis. So we're gonna discount him, and I know this might be a little bit of disrespect to Petty, and of course all NASCAR fans that were fans of him back then. And while I'm not old enough to have experienced Petty's racing, I feel as though from stats that Petty was not the best driver in NASCAR history. Right now, if we're putting in the hands of Jeff Gordon or Darrell Waltrip or someone like that, but not at all Richard Petty. And Petty's wins came with low car counts in the field, racing every week, and his championships. Some of his championships were real. A lot of his wins were as real as well. I'm just saying some of them were a little bit easier to grab than nowadays in modern day era, which isn't fair. If he was racing in today's society, who knows how well he would have done. But anyway, I think right now that Jimmie Johnson, he's on the roll to reach the top mount in NASCAR. He's just hitting his peak. I swear he could win multiple more championships before his career is done, and I think we all can expect that, and multiple more wins and everything like that. However, while I may be jumping the gun here, I feel as though Chase Elliott will be the best NASCAR driver in history. And while this is a lot of opinion going in here and jumping the gun a lot because he's only had a few career starts, 6 NASCAR Nationwide Series starts, including one victory that came last night at Texas Motor Speedway, I feel as though Chase Elliott will be the best NASCAR driver of all time. Last night, getting the first career win was a huge step for me in my mind to believe that. He has the sponsorship, he has the team, and he has the personnel to back him up, really. His father, Bill Elliott. You got Jimmie Johnson, because he's going to be a Hendrick Motorsports car. We've already known that once Jeff Gordon retires. You'll still have Gordon if Gordon continues to partner with Hendrick, which is well expected. You'll have Dale Earnhardt Jr., and if Casey Kane remains around, you'll have Kane as well. So 3 veteran drivers that can help this driver really advance his career. We know that Jimmie Johnson became what he was because of Jeff Gordon. And Jimmy's already surpassed Gordon in a lot of categories except the wins, but he has more championships. So I feel as though Jimmie Johnson was taught by Gordon. Now Jimmie, who was better than Gordon at that point, Jimmie teaching Chase Elliott, and Elliott's got a lot of talent in the bag already. That's a dangerous combination. And that's one of the main reasons why I feel as though Chase Elliott has the ability and the potential to become the best NASCAR driver. And I feel as though keeping himself out of trouble, and in the next 2 years, if he can rack up a Nationwide Series championship, if he does the Nationwide Series championship win this year, I think the case is closed. I think we obviously know he'll win multiple championships in the series, in the Sprint Cup Series. So it'll really be interesting to see, and I know that this is a lot of opinion going into that. But however, like I'm saying, it is, at this juncture, it is opinion. However, we're going to take he's taking the best steps he can to make in a lot of opinions' minds and engraven into a lot of people that he is the next force to be reckoned with. And, leading the Nationwide Series Championship 6 races in, no one even expected that. So he's already shocking some fans, and that's just probably going to continue to come throughout this entire Nationwide Series season. Like Austin Bill from Dawsonville said last night, his father, the kid's shocking a lot of people. Winning the Snowball Derby, the truck race at Canadian Tire last year, a road course, man, never a road course racer, and then to come in Texas, first time at that track, first time really had that big of he's not really known for his half mile or over a mile really racetracks. He came from the super late model ranks and stuff like that, so coming into tracks he's never even seen before and beating out guys like Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. And I mean, no offense to JR Motorsports, but and like Joe Gibbs and stuff, they have better equipment in the Nationwide Series level than JR Motorsports and the Hendrick engines. So it's really just last night's victory was really a statement in my mind. Beating out Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch easily. I mean, easily is well said. 2 seconds in front of them crossing the stripe. So like I said, a lot of opinion. Might be jumping the gun a little bit, but I think if the kid can stay out of trouble, and he can end up being one of the NASCAR greatest ever, and that might even be an understatement, to be completely honest. Next time we find an 18-year-old that's winning NASCAR Nationwide Series races and leading the standings, and he's a rookie driver in the series and barely has any mile and a half experience in winning the races there, then I will say that he won't. But I just feel as though with the backup, the experience, the personnel that's going to be helping him, he'll obviously have a great shot at winning championships. And I'm putting my foot down. I'm going to say that if he can get up there quick enough, win championships, he has the prior experience, I think that Chase Elliott could become the next Richard Petty, Jimmy Johnson, if not better. So it'll be interesting to see. Remember, this is all opinion, but that's what the RacingFans.com is about, opinion. And hopefully you'll subscribe to our channel. And I mean, even if you don't agree with me, leave your comment below, and we'll see. Tell me if you think where you think he'll stack up, how many wins he'll get, how many championships in the Sprint Cup Series level, and it'll be interesting to see. I really think after last night's win that it's really set in my mind that he has a chance, the potential. So it'll be interesting to see. Thanks for joining us here on the RacingFans.com. Remember, we're doing these 10-minute segments about different people and different things each week. So not even each week, just when I feel there's a hot topic going around, spurring around, I'll put my opinion in there on that. So remember, visit the RacingFans.com and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Like this video, leave the comment, and I'll try to respond back to y'all. Thanks for joining us.